Angel Flight Mission with Command Pilots Fred and Debbie, with Mission Assistant Chewy. We will be flying to Chewelah, Washington, 40 nautical miles north of Spokane. At Chewelah Airport, we will pick up our patient and take her to Seattle for treatment at University of Washington's Medical Center. We had to fly visually to Chewelah because there's no instrument approaches for that airport. A whole cloud layer covered the valley, but the tops were actually below the Chula airport that was higher on a plateau. Debbie did most of the flying while I coordinated with Seattle Center Air Traffic Control.
Chewelah Airport. A little bit of frost, burning off really quick. Waiting for Lucy to come. And there's a lot of snow still in the hills.
Alright, we're at Chewelah. It's going to be like a 2-hour flight into, once we're airborne, into Boeing Field. So we're Angel Flight 1699.
Chewelah traffic. Angel Flight 6099 is taxiing infield, runway 17, Chewelah.
Okay, it's rolling, so let's let go. My throttles.
Your throttle. Airspeed's alive, 40, 50, 60, 70.
Right rudder.
There's 90.
Still a lot of snow up here. This is Indian country, the Spokane Coldville tribe. The Columbia River. And there's the Spokane River where it joins the Columbia at, I think it's called Three Rivers. There's also a casino down there at Three Rivers. And we used to go in to go fishing down there too, for trout. This is the Columbia River going down to Wenatchee. It's a high plateau here, and it drops down to the river. Still lots of snow. We'll be a little bit too far north to see Leavenworth to the south, but we'll be north of Highway 2. Down below us is Lake Chelan. We're over the Cascades, kids. There's Rainier, Mount Rainier. To the other side is Glacier Peak, and then in the distance is Mount Adams. Level at 8,000, we're just passing the Cascades. Highway 2 is below us. Ran the TKS a little bit. And down below us, we can't really see yet. But once we get...
Angel Flight 699 to maintain 7,000.
Out of 8,000 for 7,000 for Angel Flight 1699.
We did have to fly in RNAV GPS approach initially to get down through the clouds, and then Debbie was able to make a visual landing.
Sky Services, here we are. There's no propellers running around here. All right, Sky Service.
Climbing out of Boeing Field, there's SeaTac. Going into clouds kind of early, a little bit bumpy.
3-0, but are you able to maintain your own train and obstruction currents up 3,000?
Minus the passenger.
Still have Chewy in the back.
Yep. What's the outside air temperature?
-4.
Yeah, you can.
TKS is on. Bumpy in these.
18.
Yeah, we got train clearance.
13495.
Yeah, we haven't hit the Cascades yet.
Oops.
This thing has TAWs, so it'll tell us
Correcting.
to pull up, and all that.
So the 5.
I got off course a little.
Need to see if we have Chewy back there. We have a Chewy. This is my Chewy.
Cancel. I just want to give the autopilot training.
We dropped off our patient at Sky Service Boeing Field and then took off to fly to Coeur, Idaho to gas up the plane. Idaho fuel prices are over $1 a gallon cheaper than in Washington state.
Gassed up, 77 gallons, ready to leave Coeur d'Alene, back home to Spokane. Chewy's already loaded. Try to get out of here before the storm gets in this area.
Okay, report for final continued bound for Upskill.
Going into Spokane, they're calling light rain right now. We've seen a little bit of snowballs. We should see that plot us soon.
For right approach at Charlie. Taxi straight ahead, your discretion of parking and monitor ground.
300.
Okay, we will Charlie cross the approach on the 22 left and Alpha monitor ground for Upskill.
200. 100.
You can slow down to 75 with full.
Down 122 right, Upskill. 756 back 11.
Saratoga 616 Alpha Romeo.
It was a pleasure flying with Debbie, a true professional, and an excellent Angel Flight Command pilot.
6060 Phelps ground, clear to the Carson City Airport via the Phelps Port departure, then as filed.
Via the